What's up? What's going on? I'm Chad White, owner of Noir Kitchen and Cocktails and Link Social Kitchen, and welcome to my MTV Cribs. No, I'm just playing. So, today we doing a day in the life. I just kind of want to give a behind the scenes view on what a typical day looks like in my life. So you guys gonna follow me around. We're gonna do some cool stuff. Show you the play-by-play on what happens behind the scenes in the life of a young business owner. So I start off, I try to get up around 7 a.m., eat some breakfast, come over here and get my thoughts collected, put out any fires from last night, and just get ready and prepare for my day, see what I got going on. So we finna get ready to hit the gym. So I like to pop it off with a morning walk to the gym. It's a little nippy out here today, but you know, we still gotta go get it in. And I think finding a work-life balance is important. Taking care of your body is very important, because what you want to work so hard to become so successful, yet when you finally do, your body told you can't really enjoy it. So make sure you're working out and making that time for yourself is crucial. But also I treat this like a meditation time almost. I get some time with my thoughts to myself. I answer any phone calls or return any phone calls that I missed. I like to answer and return any emails. But most of all, just spend a little time with myself before the day gets hectic. So that's where we headed now. We headed to Quantum to go get it in real quick. So we just got to the gym. Unexpected event. They hating on us today, but it is a part of entrepreneurship, man. You got to be able to adapt and get the job done. So we just finna go to the other Quantum. They ain't stopping no show. So we headed to the other spot. Wrapping up the workout. Just gonna finish it up with some little cardio. Alright, we done wrapped it up at the gym. Finna take y'all by another concept that we're working on, a juice bar. So just trying to get our foot in the door in the health and wellness lane, creating healthier options in our lifestyle is important. So we got freshly squeezed juices, acai bowls, sandwiches, and even we want to take a crack at meal prepping. So one-stop shop for all your healthy needs. So we finna go grab a smoothie real quick before we get the rest of our day started. Alright, we got our smoothie. I usually go with the coffee. Give me a little mix of caffeine and protein to kind of pop it off. My boy went PB&J. We got a large selection of things from, even shots. We do health and wellness shots, whatever you need. Like I said, the one-stop shop. The mayor was supposed to come today. I got a call this morning saying that they canceled. Dame Dash was supposed to be pulling up too, but it's just things happen. It's just an everyday in business. No day is ever what you expect the plan it out to be, which is a big part of entrepreneurship, being able to adapt and roll with the punches. I just seen the code. What time the catering need to be there? Yeah, I think that might work out because the driver he gotta go to practice from 2 to 4. So yeah, I guess I can hop in the van or just have it ready for me. Now it's time for the fun part. We get to handle some business. So I'm gonna take you by the original location where it all started. Show you what was going on over on West End. Then we got a meeting with the accountant after that. Then we got a catering to drop off at TSU. So we're gonna go check on OR, pick up the catering, and take it to TSU. and make sure they good. All right, here we are. The start of it all. This is our first location, our first baby. This is where the concept of Noir first popped off. And as you can see, it's like a little hole in the wall, a little shack on the side street off of West End in Nashville. And you know, I think this is such an important part of the story because it just shows you how you should trust your vision and run your own play. And don't let anybody get in the way of what your vision is telling you, because there was a lot of people that told us not to run this play. You know, it didn't make sense. You know, the building was trash, but we believed in ourselves and we believed in our concept. And we were confident that we can create something here that would be important to the culture, which is what we did. And unfortunately, you know, this building caught on fire twice actually, once in March and another time on July 4th, which was tragic. That was the fire that knocked us out. And you know, it was a traumatic experience because you work so hard to build up this business and it becomes successful. And it feels like it's just taken away from you, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So that was kind of the feeling that we had. It was like our back against the wall. You know, we lost everything and trying to find out what do you do next. You know, we were young business owners, and I guess the proper thing that would happen in a situation like that is your insurance to take care of that. Your insurance to help you out, but we didn't have the proper insurance. We only had, you know, the minimum general liability. But we learned that lesson and learned how important it is to not take shortcuts and not, you know, try to take the cheap route, because a lot of times when you take the cheap route, it end up being expensive. And that's what happened here. So luckily we were able to land on our feet and create Link. And I think it was a blessing in disguise because we were blessed with a better building and a better situation. So we definitely thankful for that. But it also goes into when it comes to entrepreneurship or just anytime it's something that you want out of life, you gotta be relentless. You got to be unwavering, and you got to be able to jump over hurdles, because the tough times gonna happen. But that's what separates people who get what they want out of life. They don't give up. Because between me, Cam, or Josh, we ain't no different or no special than anybody else. The only difference between us is man, we just didn't give up. We kept our head down and we maneuvered through the bullshit, and it ended up working out in our favor. So just remember that. Anytime you got some doubt in your journey, think about that part of the story, because we literally lost it all. And, you know, God blessed us to come up out of that and be successful again.
And I definitely, because I Uber here and this is the address, the wrong
Yeah, it's the wrong one.
Yeah.
You route us.
Okay, well, my name is Kira.
Kira.
Nice to meet you. Yes,
Chad, nice to meet
okay,
you.
Nice handshake. I like it.
Yo, so we at the new spot. This the new Noir. Well, yeah, let's have a meeting. What the accountant was supposed to be talking about?
All the motherfucking taxes that we owe. Like, this is the real, I feel like that's the real that niggas need to know, like, yeah, we doing it, but like, this shit ain't sweet. Like, it's probably $150,000 in taxes. What we gonna do about that? You know what I mean? But as long as we stay at the rate we in, we good. We just need to set up a payment plan.
It was talking about how good the experience was, and that's like, they still gave us a 2-star because when I left the restaurant, there was a boot on my car. So, you know.
I mean, all right, so like we gotta keep up with how many boots we get, for one. 2, somebody's gotta manage the process to get them a refund back.
All right, so we leaving the restaurant. This is my business partner and the greatest chef of all time, Josh Brooks. We finna go grab us a quick lunch, talk about some business, and come on back and get back to work. So now we headed to drop off a catering at TSU. As a matter of fact, we probably do a catering for them about 3 times a week. know, normally we have a guy, one of my employees, to take care of this, but he called out today. And, you know, that's something that I appreciate with my partners and us as owners. We never afraid to get our hands dirty and actually jump into operations. You know, sometimes you might come in for lunch and I might be behind the bar, you know, but that's kind of the position that you play as an owner. You got to be ready to step in, and we kind of like the safeties on the football field. We the last line of defense. So yeah, we done told the driver to take a break, and we hopped in the work van and loaded everything up, and we finna drop this fire shit off to TSU. We wrapping up the day. Right now, we headed to dinner. Me and the guys finna have us a little impromptu meeting. Recap the week, plan out the month, and also we doing some renovations at Link, so we want to kind of get everything on the table and get that planned out. So yeah, that's what we doing now.
So me and Megan gonna work on a little a training list for the service, and they're gonna have like a week or two to learn it. And if they don't know it, if they're incompetent at the end of those 2 weeks, they're gonna have to be off the floor.
I think us accepting all these large parties is kind of hindering us. I know we was grabbing them at first because we needed the money. Now we might want to think about, do we want to accept large parties at any given moment?
We have to put on the menu subject to an hour wait, especially large parties. That might be like, all right, we're gonna book the 20 time, but we want to let y'all know now, when we have these large parties, the food typically comes out longer. We're not saying it's a guarantee it's gonna be an hour, but if you come in on a Saturday night, it's a packed house, and you got this long ass ticket, we're gonna do our best to accommodate you, but y'all need to be patient.
But if we do want to run cornhole, we got some cornhole things in the storage. Maybe revitalize those arcade games, that'd be cool. Do a game night. Nah, it don't. If we put it in that corner that's already useless, it'd be a good place to put it.
We gotta lose some arcade games.
Nah, it's outside.
So look, the pool
And it
table,
get rain, though.
the pool table, let's just get one of the same pool tables that we had. It's so cheap. Those pool tables were light. They could be folded and put up when it's time, when it's motion like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So
you saying being able to?
Yeah. Cause the one we had was cheap.
Move it to the back on a lit night.
Yeah.
Weekday, we got pool tables.
Yeah.
But the pool table originally broke because people was turning up on it.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. You want to show me out one?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, that is a wrap. I appreciate you coming along with me today in the behind the scenes look of what a typical day in the life looks like. A bunch of random things, a bunch of little fires to put out. But you know, there's more on the way, more coming soon. And if there's anything specific that anybody wants me to go deeper on or go into more detail on, just let me know. And you know, I'll see you next time. Appreciate you.